What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another video for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. As always, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to be doing our first round of PvP on the channel, and I'm super excited to get it in. I should be down because I didn't pull the bomb, but luckily enough, there's an amazing unit in the shop right now, in the coin shop if you haven't checked it, the SSR Green Jericho. So if you guys were unfortunate like me, you didn't get the AoE green bond here, don't you worry. Save up those gold coins and get this one, because that's what we're going to be talking about today. This unit right here is one of the top damage dealing units in the game today, and let's go ahead and take a look at why, right? So here we go. Let me go ahead and pull up mine that we got currently built up here. Let's take a look here. Second skill that we got going on, this debuff here, inflicts damage equal to 130% of attack on one enemy and makes the target bleed for 2 turns, right? Simple, nothing crazy, right? It's like, okay, whatever, what's the deal? No Childish, nothing big on this one. Well, it's this one that comes into play here. The first skill that it got, skill 1, implies the weak damage equal to 100% of the attack on one enemy. Weak damage giving you guys 3 times the damage that you would if you had a debuff enemy. So if you use that skill 2 before that skill 1, or if you have another unit out there that's going to provide some kind of debuffing mechanic and then combine this with skill 1, you're going to see a ton of damage from this skill. Now, the ultimate here is definitely amazing as well. Here, spike damage is the kind of damage we all look forward to if we have it on an ability. Spike damage is going to give us 2 times the crit damage on that specific skill. So even though it has a high amount of damage, you know, equaling to whatever 560% of the attack, we're still going to be having the chance to do additional damage if we crit. Now, you guys are probably like, wait a minute, Childish, we got to have critical hit, right? We got to have our critical rate high so we can do it. Well, that's the cool thing about Jericho. Jericho has that unique ability, yeah, that improves her crit chance by 10% every single time she uses her skill. So again, if you don't have really good gear, or maybe you're not running tons of set bonuses for critical rate, that's okay. Over time, you're going to be utilizing skills and get her crit rate up so that you can make sure that you crit on that remaining skill. So right now, the goal is to basically just buff up with Red Arthur, use essentially Jericho as much as possible so that we can get our crit up, so we can get our crit damage up, and then of course Blue King, just the overall end all be all support unit for our team to keep us alive, keep us cleansed, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. And before you get into that fight, make sure that you are taking advantage of some kind of food in your combat here. And I'd have to say, I think everyone's going to agree with me that the glazed chicken is going to be the one that you want to use more often than not. Why is that? Because this one's going to give you a huge bonus to the coin gain that you can get in these matches, allowing you to buy really nice things in the shop, the PvP shop only. Okay, so I got that eaten and ready to go, and then we're going to be running it, and I'm running the gearless PvP right now. So my goal is right now, since I really can't compete with a lot of the people out there that are, you know, wailing really hard or whatnot, I'm just going to go gearless PvP for a while. And then when I get that higher rank and start getting better gear, then I'll go ahead and challenge people with the stuff that I've collected over the time in PvE. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. Bringing on over the mic. All right, so we got King. I think we got Meliodas, and we got, oh, I don't even know who that one is right there. I guess we're gonna have to find out the hard way. So here we go. Since we do have the buffs, right, or we do have Jericho available here, what we're gonna be doing, my strategy right now is basically to do everything and anything we can to go ahead and take out the King. Now, funny enough, I don't know why I can't click this, but right now I'm attempting to click the King, which again, something's a little off right now. I'm gonna have to check and see what happened here, but technically, I'm supposed to be able to click who I want to attack here, and for whatever reason, it didn't do it. So yeah, talk about a fail on the video, right? That was the goal, but for whatever reason, it didn't allow me to do it. But yeah, in this kind of situation here, when the opponent is utilizing the King, even though all these other units could do a ton of damage here, generally I'm going to be going for the King because he's just too hard to deal with, right? So let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see. So if we don't have any certain ability, I guess we could just try to, I'm going to try to focus this one down now. And let's go ahead and buff up Arthur. Oh, you know what though? I actually messed up there. I probably should have, if I was going to use Arthur for this, I probably should have actually buffed him up first so we can get a little bit more damage, but it's all good. But I guess the good thing about pointing that out is that if you guys did not know, in PvP, you can go ahead and reset your abilities if you need to, so that you can you know, do things over if you kind of mess stuff up. But the thing of it is that you only got a limited amount of time to attack, so make sure that if you do decide to do that, you get it done before the timer runs out here. So all right, looks like we got a stunned, right? It looks like they're seeing Jericho is going to be a pain to deal with, so looks like they're petrifying her and dealing with her. So I'm going to go ahead and use my just regular ability. And I think now, should I go ahead and, yeah. I feel like we should go. You know what though? This is so weird because she's right. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this. This is not actually. You know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and actually stun the king right now. I wanted to go ahead and do my damage, but I think if I just use this skill, I think I'm gonna have my ultimate gauge up next time. And if I have my ultimate gauge up next time, and I get lucky with the red Arthur buff, I should be able to do enough damage to take out king right then and there. Yeah. Let's take a look here. I don't have my ultimate. So that's fine. Maybe I'll probably do a little bit of a shift on skills so I can have rank 2 skills and abilities, and then we should be good to go, right? Oh man, that's unfortunate. So they did stun me again. So now I have to force the cleanse on Blue King if I want to go ahead and get this one done. Let's see here. So I mean, we kind of have to do it, right? We kind of have to do it. It's unfortunate that we can't just take it out right into there, right? Oh shoot. Let's see. I'm actually gonna do the big heal, and then let's go ahead and we're gonna do both of them on her. Again, I'm trying to get her ult ability up and ready to go, and then after that, I probably try to take out that other blue Meliodas as soon as possible here, so that we can take advantage of that. So okay, so this is it. Now, I don't know if they're gonna be able to, if they're gonna lock. He's probably gonna do his AoE, right? Yeah, he's probably gonna do his AoE, but we have a good amount of health right now. We got a good amount of health right now, so I can't imagine us dying. But then again, he does have his ult as well. So let's see what happens here. Is he gonna do all of them? Oh wait, hold on. No. Oh, smart guy. So he's using his petrify ability to go and lock it down, and he's probably gonna. Well, that's interesting. I thought he had a second ability there to go ahead and take advantage of. So let's do this. We're gonna go ahead and kill or attempt to kill this one here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and target this one. Let's do the debuff, and then we'll do this here. So I should be able to take down 2 right now. Again, I don't really know why it didn't allow me to target those units there. So that's unfortunate, but take a look at that, folks. Gearless PvP, 68,000 damage without any equipment or whatnot here. That's how strong that ability is when it crits. I mean, it's just basically a one-shot like death kind of a ability that you can take advantage of here, right? And again, if I didn't remind you already, I probably did. I apologize in advance. This one's in the coin shop right now for 20 gold coins, and this is going to be available, I think, for 3 more days, right? 3 more days. So let's take a look at our abilities that we got right now. I think I want to go ahead because we can't chain Jericho like we want. We don't have her ability ready to go. But what we can do is we can go ahead and buff the Blue King right now. We'll take advantage of the big AoE right here. Again, we do have the counter on Meliodas, but it's blue Meliodas, not the green one. So we should be okay, right? Let's go ahead and target this one, and then we'll bring in some buffs, right? Okay. So curious on what kind of damage we could do with Blue King here. My Blue King doesn't have like a crazy amount of attack, so we're just kind of taking advantage of the buffs as we get them, and just seeing what kind of damage we can do at the later stages. So funny enough, one thing I didn't notice, and it might even pop up here a little bit later on, is that the stats are going to change as the match unfolds here. So the longer it goes, we'll see a decrease in HP. I think we see, yeah, right here. So HP decrease every turn by the end of turn 3. So yeah, this is this is unfortunate, but I think we're going to be okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I think this is enough to kill it, and then I'm going to go ahead and target this one here and switch over so we can do the combo so you guys can see it now. All right, this unit's down right here. Now, if you guys remember, take note on Jericho's ability, the skill 1 did about, it did roughly like 8k, 7k damage. So now it did a little bit more damage. It did 16k there. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to kill it, but it's all good. As you can see, like that, what we're saying here, the weak point damage, we're going to get that 3 times damage and take it out right then and there. So yeah, all right. So we got the win. I'll take it. Jericho, obviously the MVP in this lineup. And then, of course, we're going to get the additional coins since we went ahead and ate that food. All right, here we go. So we did get the first turn here. Let's see what we got. We do have the abilities to go ahead and lay it out. I think what we're going to do, again, we're just going to focus down. We're going to focus down that Blue King like we were talking about here. Again, just chaining her abilities because we got exactly the right skills we want here. And hopefully we could do a decent amount of damage here. The bleed is on, so we're going to be doing an additional 80%, 80% of damage dealt here. So it's not a lot, but it'll definitely push down this ability real quick here. So one thing to point out here, and this is the one mistake that I make all the time in PvP, just because it's your turn doesn't mean you should be sitting back, relaxing, just like kind of waiting for your turn to come out. Right now, since your time is limited, you should be looking at your skills and abilities and thinking to yourself, what can I do to go ahead and, take these opponents down, or what can I do to lock them down? I mean, that is That is the most important thing to do right now, okay? So right now we're going all in on the king, right? The king should be targeted. If we can't kill it right here with the skill 1, with the debuff in there, we did. Now we're going to go ahead and stun somebody else, get that petrify in, and lock the Red Arthur down. So now Arthur can't buff any of his opponents here. We should be good to go. Wait a minute. That's a Jericho. Okay, that's a Jericho. I think we're gonna focus. This damage on the Jericho here. And as you can see, guys, we do have enough abilities here to go ahead and stun the Jericho, get it done with here. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do once again is we're gonna go ahead and let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna do some damage on the Jericho, and now we switch targets to the Red Arthur, doing a stun and not allowing Red Arthur to go ahead and do its ult ability here. So again, that's another mistake that I made when I first got started, you know, thinking about like who you could target, who you should focus on. You can change the target, right? Depending on, you don't have to target the same person every single time. You can go ahead and mix it up and take advantage of your skills and ability, your people that you can target here. It's definitely strong. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, did I do that? Is that, oh my God, dude. I ain't gonna lie, I did it again. I thought it was my turn. Okay. So here's the deal. We already got her debuffed, right? I think this is going to be enough. To take her out right then and there. And then we're going to go ahead and switch on over to this one and then target this one to go ahead and take this one out. Yeah, I can't imagine Jericho gearless PvP not her having a crazy amount of HP, right? So 46,000, that's one's over. Now we can go ahead and focus this one down. We're not going to do a ton of damage since we got the element of this finish on this one, but we're still going to do more damage than we anticipated given the fact that we landed that bleed. And we're able to do 3 times damage due to that weak point here. So again, and it's a funny thing about this one is like Green Meliodas getting utilized a lot. You're going to see this a lot in PvP, but to my surprise, it wasn't as scary as I thought it would be because again, I'm taking advantage of single target units to go ahead and take these guys down. So if you have been fortunate to pull, you know, strong AoE units, just keep in mind that people are incorporating their AoE units, or they're incorporating their green melee in these lineups here. So make sure that you are you know, aware of that. Yeah, let's see. Okay, we're just gonna do this one so we can get that cleanse healed. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit of heal, but we still got our green Meliodas, so even if we lose somebody, we're gonna be good to go, right? All right, so the game plan right now is if we are able to build up our ult, which is what we got here, we can go ahead and take advantage of it and not worry about the green Meliodas. So again, I know that you guys that are watching this video already know what it's about, but if you guys didn't know, if you're relatively new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Anytime you use your ultimate abilities, they cannot be countered. So for example, if green Meliodas or blue Meliodas have some kind of counter, then you're going to be able to avoid it due to the fact that you're using your ultimate right here. So let's go ahead and do the ult. Let's do this one right here. Let's go ahead and I'll use this. I'm going to go ahead and use this stunning right there. And then we're going to use the skill to go ahead and do our what's it called, our stance right there. Now, one thing to point out too is that, you know, let's say we had an option for doing more damage on one of you, but you're like, okay, I really don't want to attack anybody, like I don't want to deal with that. You could go ahead and just, you know, shift your skills, or you know, you can't close out the ability, but you can move your skills if you need to, so that you don't have to deal with that, right? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, my green Meliodas came out, but I can't even tell who has it, right? Let's see. Is that mine? No, that's definitely not mine, right? I don't think that's mine. I think that's them. Wait a minute. What is going on here? All right. So let's go ahead and cleanse and heal so we can get that combined. Let's do this attack. And I mean, if we don't kill him, if we don't kill him, we can stun. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and target this one here. Let's do this. I think we should probably have just stayed online with killing Red Arthur, or attempted to kill Red Arthur, and then switching over. But I want to go ahead and stop this Meliodas from using his stance. Wait a minute. Oh, I did not see that. So Red Arthur must have had a rank 3. They're given immunity on that unit. So now the counter is going to be in, and we're going to be, I mean, we're technically going to be in trouble for a little bit here. So let's go ahead and do, actually, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and do, actually, we could switch this. Let's do this right here, because again, he can't counter, right? So we'll take this one out right now, and then we'll go ahead and we'll throw a counter out for the time being. It should be fine. So yeah, we don't have to worry, nothing we have to worry about in this one here, because now we have the ultimate ability to take it out, and now we're going to do our ultimate on this one here. And I don't know if it's going to be enough to take it out, but we should be good to go. So nice. All right. All right, not too bad, not too bad at all. So once again, guys, I'm really excited. Like I said, if you were not fortunate to pull the Fox and Agreed bond, it's really okay. I like if you guys saw in the previous video, I pulled him like a day before he released, and I was like super excited. I was like, yeah, I got him. It's ready to go. This is going to be awesome. And then I realized, oh wait, it's a single target version versus the AOE version. Now, funny enough, you can make an argument to use him too because of the extort ability. It's going to combine well with Jericho and get the job done here. But if not, I highly encourage you to come on over to the coin shop. You know, one of the things that people are going to talk about, you know, we got all these limited banners coming out, all these different, you know, units that are coming out on a regular basis. You're like, oh man, should I get it? Should I not? Should I save? This is a unit that you definitely must get. This is a must buy. I highly encourage you to take advantage of this one, whether it's PvE or PvP. You're going to have a lot of. This one's going to be, I can't even say it without just like laughing in my head a little bit. This unit is so good, like you are not going to regret purchasing it. That's where we're going to leave it at that. So let me know in the comment section down below if you do use it, what kind of teams you use in PvP. I'm curious to hear your feedback on that. And if this is your first time on the channel and you do enjoy this content, do me a favor, show your support, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.